Amazon's New World launched into closed beta on Tuesday this week, and after spending 22 hours playing and testing the game, I thought it would be a good opportunity to share my thoughts and feedback about the game so far. So when you first enter into the game, you're confronted by this shipwreck scene, incredible graphics and initial feel of smoothness around the development of the game. Honestly, it's a breath of fresh air when you enter a game and immediately it feels crisp and it feels polished, especially since we're only in the beta stages. I know a lot of people initially had some issues with queue times and things like that, but it just goes to show the popularity of this game. The fact that there is millions of people wanting to get on and play this game. So after playing through the initial tutorial zone, you're then confronted with this epic battle which concludes in a cutscene. It was at this point that I encountered my first bug in the game, and this was mainly caused because the amount of people trying to load into the initial area of the game. Because once you leave this tutorial zone, you then get released into the world with everybody else who's playing the game. So what's my initial thoughts of New World? Does it have the potential to be the WoW killer that it's hyped up to be? I honestly don't know, but the actual game itself is smooth, it's crisp, and it's really fun to play. You can see that by the fact that I put 22 hours into the game in 2 days. Now, that's not to say that I didn't have any issues along the way. Now, I have what you would call an extremely high-end PC. It's running a 3090 graphics card, and I was having issues with the game crashing. I decided that I would pop it into Google to see if anybody else was having this problem, and I was confronted by quite a scary outlook on the situation. So other people who I was playing with who aren't running a 3090 graphics card were having no issues with the game at all. However, I was getting consistent crashes, not all the time, but once every few hours the game would crash and I would have to sit back in the queue again, which, you know, is a pain when you're trying to beta test a game. But looking at the feedback from the community, it looks like this situation is actually localized only to people running 3090 cards. And to the point where some people are actually reporting that the game has effectively killed their graphics cards. I'm not a hardware genius, and I certainly don't have an educated opinion to be able to comment on as to whether Amazon New World is the root cause of this issue that people are finding with the 3090 card. However, I'm not really willing to take the risk, so until we know more, I have decided that I'm going to put my beta testing of Amazon's New World on hold. Which is a shame because I was really enjoying the game and I really wanted to record some dungeon content and things like that. But at the end of the day, it's not worth risking a couple of £1,000 graphics card just to get in early on the beta testing of this game. So as an avid MMO player with years and years of experience of playing games like World of Warcraft, Final Fantasy, and every other big MMO under the sun, I can honestly say that New World is a fantastic start to a game. You will find that a lot of the quests are fairly repetitive. However, the actual fluidity of the combat and the actual aspects of the game itself make those less of a grind, I guess. I can't say how that would feel much further into the game, but up until level 20, it's not been a problem for me at all. I really hope over the next few days or so we get some information as to what's going on with the 3090 cards so that I can get back in there. Maybe we just need a firmware update or something like that just to secure the game. But for now, I'm going to put my beta testing on hold. The rest of the guys in the team are still recording content. They are still putting content out there on New World, so make sure you do check back on this channel. Also check over on Locker's channel. He's a member of our team and he's got a YouTube channel which is solely dedicated to New World, so make sure that you check out his channel because he is actively playing the game still and he's putting out content on a regular basis on there. With all this taken into account, I still think that Amazon New World has the potential to be a massive MMO. The start that they've had with this beta launch has been absolutely insane, to be honest. As far as I'm concerned, I've been through betas for other MMOs in the past, and none of them have come close to the experience that I've had with New World. I really, really hope that I can find the root cause of this issue so that I feel comfortable playing the game. I just don't want to risk my hardware at this point. So as ever, if you're enjoying the content that we put out on this channel, please do smash that thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button, and we will see you in the next video.